Endless summer, Neil, good thing, bad thing?
Put it in the good pile.
Well, we're going to be discussing that and lots of other things in the Dirt Shed Show coming up right now. That's rubbish. What the hell?
I thought I was alright.
Did you? Yeah. Oh, I would do it. Fine.
So I've seen all the pros are off in New Zealand enjoying the summer weather. They've gone from the Northern Hemisphere down there.
Lucky beggars.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Done it. It looks amazing. I keep seeing all these Instagram posts of everyone just riding the most amazing places in literally perfect weather all the time.
I used to be really jealous of the Australian downhill racers. They race all year in Europe, nice and warm, then they fly home for summertime.
Oh,
is that a perfect life?
Makes your heart ache a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it got us talking about the amazing seminal surf film Endless Summer, where basically the guys just chase the waves forever. And is that what's happening in mountain biking now? The top guys are just doing that.
But do we think riding in the mud is worthwhile?
Oh, see now, I did used to like a good old sloppy day in the rain on slippery rocks, getting plastered. And then obviously you've got your fat bike riding in the snow. Is Endless Summer's the right thing? Maybe not, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I wonder if it was just our positive mental attitudes that got us through that bit of thought. Let's just embrace it.
Yeah,
However,
maybe because we had to.
Well, exactly.
Don't know, Endless Summer, right thing, wrong thing? What? Wow, actually, you're a good man to ask, because you've just come back from Chile, where it seems to be summer all the time.
Well, that was good. February in the UK is pretty grim, so it was really nice to go away for 10 days and ride in pure dust and 30 degrees.
But so after that ride, were you ready for the kind of winter trails, or were you just wishing it to continue?
Yes, I was trying to stay in Chile, actually.
Well, it looks like Neil wants the Endless Summer. I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
The poll's going to give you the option to choose your favourite, Endless, Stop It Right Now, and I don't mind. And we'd love to hear your comments down below.
That's got me thinking. Last week's poll, we asked about tech.
Yes.
Do you think more tech is better or less tech? So, surprising results here.
Really surprising.
65% of people said no, I prefer the basics.
Now, just let me go through that a second. That means that how many percent? 65,
yeah.
65% of you guys thought we don't want any more tech.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not sure what that means for the industry. 18%
couldn't give a damn, and 16% yes, I want it all. And we had 3,500 people answer this. That's a pretty big poll, actually.
That is a pretty big poll, and that is not the result I expected. I thought everyone was going to be saying tech, tech, tech. That's what I thought. But I do love that 18% of you said, don't care.
Meh, that's what they said.
Meh, I'm looking forward to this week's poll results. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting. And while you're here, Neil, why don't we have a little bit of a look at this week's news?
Well, as we're talking, New Zealand has been very popular at the moment. There's been a New Zealand Enduro that was won by Damien Otton. Actually, they only raced 2 of 3 days because the weather was so bad.
Yeah.
Talk about Endless Summer. It rained so hard they couldn't race the last day.
Yeah.
And in second was Mark Scott, the young Scottish rider, who I tipped for the top last year. Didn't quite perform quite as well as I'd hoped.
Yeah, so.
He was at Amish Pacifico as well. Very fast rider. I'd like to see how he does in the first EWS.
Yeah, and someone I noticed in those results, Josh Bryceland.
Yes, was racing Enduro.
Oh, now that really is interesting. It's just so his fitness has got to be great.
Yeah, he's definitely an amazing bike handler, you know that for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cool results.
Very interesting to see him in there. I really like that. What else has been going on?
Well, there was another mass start race in New Zealand as well. There's a brilliant video from Ben Deacon, including Sam Reynolds, of the carnage. It looks like quite a relaxed race, I must say.
Yeah.
And actually, another top Scottish racers, Ken Gallagher, actually destroys his collarbone. So unfortunately, that's come at a very bad time, just before race season.
Yeah, and I've heard there's a new ambassador for Scott.
That is true, Andrew Neethling.
Oh, yes.
So we heard about his retirement from racing downhill, but he's moved over to Scott to be an ambassador. So that's really cool news, actually.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Now, while we're here and we're in the news bit, I want to just go back to last week's Dirt Shed show because, like you said, we did talk about tech. And we did have some very well-constructed answers to that, actually. One of them, Juan David Pinto, who's chatted on the show before, actually. He's saying, yes, no, well, this is what he thinks. Technology has improved mountain bikes so much by testing and engineering. Just SRAM Eagle, for example, has brought on the bike technology a whole leap with really perfecting that one-by system and it really being something that's beautiful to ride, which, you know, only a few years ago would have been kind of unheard of. So that's a good example of how tech really has moved on in a subtle way.
Yeah, it's funny, we've actually just done a video about 1x versus 2x and sort of it's almost like everyone is going towards a one by. However, it's not for everyone, but yeah, definitely think there was a big jump in technology, I seem to remember, sort of around the early 2000s, and now it feels like more gradual improvements.
Yeah, yeah. And here's another one here from Freddie, Xavier. If you think about technology, we didn't have disc brakes back in the day, and when they were first introduced, it seemed like a crazy idea. That's true. I remember seeing the first disc brakes and thinking, nah, that's
But they were so good.
And now, could we live without disc brakes on our mountain bikes? We'd all blow our own noses off.
Yeah.
Also last week, we talked about having Hans Ray in the shed a few weeks back, and you guys started to suggest some more guest people we should have. Guest riders, superstars that we should have in the shed. I've got some great suggestions here, Neil. What do you think of this? Oliver CAPOBIANCO says, so hyped to see Scotty Cramner in the shed, which is who we mentioned last week.
Yes,
that would be amazing. I don't know how we do it, but we're going to look into that. We've got to look into it. Jaral Ularik, he says, get Wade Simmons in.
Yeah, I don't know Wade Simmons actually, but he'd be a very interesting person to talk to.
Yeah, he's been around, seen it all. Enduro MTB USA says Richie Rude, Danny McCaskill, Duncan Shaw, Fabio Widmer, and Ali C. Greg Minna. Matt Hoffman.
Oh, one of my heroes.
Mark Webber loves his mountain biking, so does Daniel Ricciardo, so some F1 fans. Guy Martin. Ear Cheer says Cedric Grazia, good friend of Neil's and mine. Manon Carpenter or Tracy Mosley in the shed, maybe make them permanent addition. Immatrad said Tani Seagrave. Daniel Trail, Jenny Risfeds. Chris Ward is saying John Tomac.
I think I would be too nervous to talk.
Yeah, me too. We don't want John Tomac in because...
Starstruck.
Yes.
Yeah, we couldn't do it basically.
This is no bigger.
I'd be like, okay, we've got to get onto this. I've been trying to ignore it. Beardgate.
Beardgate.
Oh, I can't believe this.
You're very clean shaven this
I'm
week.
very clean shaven. Okay, Grizz TV last week from Dirt Shed Show last week says, where is Martin and who is the lady dressed like him? Very funny. It's not funny. The joke was it's not funny.
I thought
Hunter.
you can't see your dress from there.
Hunter Lacasse says, is Martin going through a road bike phase?
Oh, you've been through one.
I've been through one of those before.
That's happened.
From the presenter challenge video last week, which was hilarious watching you guys back.
That was so much fun.
Now, I want to bring something up, right? And Scott's on holiday this week, so I feel bad bringing it up, right? But I've got to bring up the pedalling.
Oh, hashtag pedaling.
Now, just cut to this clip a moment, right, of Scott going up the hill climb where you had to roll without pedaling. He definitely pedals. Listen. Listen.
Oh, what? That's not rolling.
That was pedaling. Scott, no, holiday or not, that was pedaling.
He lost anyway.
Gee,
Oh,
I
Blake,
brought hacks
thanks.
and bodgers in
Thanks,
and
man.
tea, but
Someone's hack and bodge may have just got some tea on it.
let's first off, progression session.
Oh, let's get right in. And what have you got for us this week,
Well, I got
Blake?
Bennett. Huh? Exactly. But this guy's sending these few clips. He's from Washington State and he's trying to whip his bike. And this first clip here is him attempting it. Look at that. He's getting the rear end out.
That's good,
That's
actually.
good, isn't it?
That is
good.
Nice little whip.
Good.
really
But
nice. I've never whipped that good.
then he gets progressive because there's another one. But this line he does it on is real good because there's loads of tabletops. So you can learn after and like, over and over again. So like he comes in, he's whipping it. Yeah. Getting there.
That landing wasn't great.
No.
What
Look at
about
this
this
last
time?
one.
Can you rap? Yes. We're through the progression sessions, and that leads us on to Blake's big moment of the week, his first try Friday. Is there anyone out there who's been brave enough to film their first try at something and subsequent goes until they get it? First Try Friday Club. Anyone in it, Blake?
Yes.
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 Yes, Neil.
Good crew.
Alex, he sent one in of him doing his first ride on his new bike on a strop.
I'm Alex Marable, and this is my first time Friday.
So Alex, you've just earned yourself a star.
Oh, there you go. A new member to the First Try Friday Club. I wish I could get in that team. Oh,
You know the score.
yeah, I've got to try something. Well, it's simple, really. First Try Friday, we want to see that first attempt at something or that first ride on a new bike. that first go on a new step down that you've just spotted, whatever it is, we want to see that rare moment, that first try and subsequent goes until
fails.
you nail it.
Yeah.
That's a caveat that we added on the end, but we want to see it. Send them in to dirtshed@gnbn.com along with progression sessions, but make sure you're wearing a helmet. Don't be a donut.
Now it's time for Tech of the Week, but who's doing it this week?
Well, it's Scott's on holiday, so kind of.
You're doing it.
Whoa, so I'm in the workshop for this week's Tech of the Week, and this week we're taking a look at these box components drivetrain. Up until now, you've really only had the choice of Shimano or SRAM for your gears, so it's pretty cool to see something else on the market. We've got this Box 1 11-speed rear derailleur, and this Box 1 push-push shifter. We'll take a quick look at that in a second. Also got this wide range 11-speed 1146 cassettes. Let's take a look at them. So the interesting feature about their push-push shifter is there's just one paddle on there. So you push like that to go up the block as you would do normally. To come back down to the harder gears, you push in that way, so towards the stem. So quite a neat little gear shifter there. And another really cool feature is that you can just take those internals out. They're really easy to give a clean, re-lube and stick back in. With most of these shifters, if you take them apart, they just explode. So I like that. The fact that you can work on it yourself is a big bonus for me. So the rear mech is made of aluminium and nylon composite and carbon fibre. A really cool feature about this is this pivot tech at the back. So that holds your gear cable. If you have any impact from the rear, that just pivots up and out of the way and hopefully prevents your rear mech from getting damaged or even your hanger on the bike. You've also got the clutch built into there just to give you that chain retention, really important for those 1x11 users. So here's the massive 1146 cassette, 11 speed, obviously again. That's also compatible with Shimano hubs and box hubs themselves. Same with the rear mech, that's also compatible with Shimano shifters as well as the box. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel because in the next couple of weeks I'll be bolting these onto my bike, taking them for a proper ride and giving you the full lowdown. Back to the shed.
Oh, nice! I like how you did that. I like how you did that. Good tech, Neil. And this reminds me actually that the pot competition where you can wear one of 6 pairs available of these beautiful glasses is now closed. It's closed. And we're going to be announcing the winners next week. So if you got in on it, look out for next week's Dirt Shed show. We're going to be announcing the winners.
6 pairs.
Six lucky dudes are going to
They are. Oh, that's a bad throw.
Those ones.
That pair's fine. That pair's fine.
First hack and bodge, it comes from Matt Glass. He broke his mech hanger, shall I say, on the trail. Zip ties are involved. Bit of a chain tensioner. What I don't get is he's also missing the chain ring. Did that break on the trail as well? I don't think that's going to. Well, hopefully that got you home, Matt. But I'm not convinced that's going to work very well because your chain's going to bounce around. But
yeah, but it's a good bodge.
That is a bodge.
Might have got him back. I'm going to go with this one from Martin Blakey. Basically, he's used some.
Martin Blakey.
Yeah,
Martin Blakey. This Martin Blakey, he's used a couple of GoPro mounts to make a fitting for his headlight up there.
Oh,
so he's gone out and done some night rides.
Good.
Wicked.
That's
clever, isn't it?
For sure,
That's
yeah.
GoPro mounts do come in useful, and they've got those really sticky mounts that are really awesome.
Ooh, good catch.
Right, I've got this wicked one. I love this one. Look at this.
That is a bodge. I'm telling you that's a bodge.
But this is a very clever bodge because what happened here was Simon and Michelle couple went out riding on their 85-kilometer ride.
Whoa,
but
serious?
only 2 kilometers in, her bolt fell out of her.
That's a specialised
Yeah.
FSR.
Yeah,
I can
fell
tell.
out. And they stuck it all
is.
together. Hack of the bodge of the week.
Yeah, very well done.
Wow. Oh, that went through that.
You're a terrible throw. You've got a terrible throw. My glasses
It went
froze
through
though,
the shed window over there.
Oh, terrible. Now, while we're on hacks and bodges, check this out.
Look at this.
My God, it's a Dirt Shed Show logo made of bike bits. I absolutely love it. It's sent
Very
in
cool.
by
I
Luke
love it.
Sibley.
That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of
You've
work.
done a
gone into it.
fantastic bit of artwork. It's so impressive. And we're going to find a pretty cool spot here in the shed to hang it up permanent. Time for the caption contest. See which one of you guys out there has come up with the best thing for this photo of Blake asleep on the train. It's a good shot by Scott. Are you there?
I was catching some things.
What you got? What you got? What's your favourite?
I'm going for Michelle Moore. She said Blake's dreaming of water features and first try Friday, while Scotty dabs his fingers in the water bottle.
Oh yeah, nasty trick to play. Nasty trick.
Does that mean I'm gonna?
Yes. Danesh says, when you watch a GCN video.
That could be a winner.
Yeah.
That could be a
That's a
winner.
good one.
Wait, though, I've
That's
got
a
another
good
one
one.
here from Josh Squires. He said, should have written peddling on Blake's forehead, then snuck your way into his first try Fridays.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good
Right,
one.
that
Is that an
one.
Yeah, that's a
innuendo
good
at the end there? I think, can we go with that one?
Yes,
Yes.
John Squires, you're a winner. And now
Wow.
you win a POC Pack GMBN phone case. So that'll be winging its way to you.
Nice.
Nice.
I haven't got one of those. That was the most amazing throw.
That
It
was
literally
brilliant.
landed
Look how you
on
caught
Alex's
it.
nail.
It came straight back through that window again. What?
This
Help.
week's caption contest is
Help.
a picture of this guy here,
Again, me.
messing around as usual.
I think what you can see in the shed is who's silliest in the shed, but by how many photos they are of that person
That is true.
in the caption contest.
Leave your captions down below for a chance to win a POC Pack.
Get one of these. Made in South Africa as well.
Okay, it's a serious point in the week where we make movie stars of people in viewer edits. This is serious. You guys can go and watch these films. The links are in the description down below. And basically, once the millions of you go and watch it, I presume millions of people watch it now, then it goes crazy, and it's called a viral video.
Whoa.
So let's make that happen. First one, Paul Shaw, sick edit. His 9-year-old son's with him, and it's a really cool video. Lots of mates out riding, but I really like the bits where he's riding with his son.
Yeah.
A little bit of a crash, but that's all right. We all do that all the time.
Oh, look, yeah, he
Yeah,
does,
we've all had a bit of a ball rider, but there we go. But some really cool, really gets the vibe of a day out with your mates. Love that edit, and some great jumps, big hucks in there. So nice video, Paul. Thanks for sending it in. It is a sick edit.
The next one comes from Matthew Lavelli. He says, pardon my strange English. He's from Quebec, I think you say it. That's French Canada. So it'd be Fringlish, surely.
Fringlish, yeah.
Yes. And he's riding in the snow. So check this one out.
Love it.
With his trail dog as well.
Trail dogs.
trail dogs
I love a
everywhere.
bit of trail dogs.
Gets super nice for that.
Good video.
Good
Love to see a
edit.
trail dog. Great fun. Great fun. What you got, Blake?
Well, my English is not very good, so Cameron Litvik.
Litvia.
Yep. This was your moment, and thankfully we gave it to Blake to deliver. But there we are.
He's from West Virginia, basically. He's also got a trail dog.
Oh,
Check it out, look at
yes.
that.
Scrubbed it over.
Slow-mo trail dog.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a tree coming up. Over he goes.
Ah.
But look, the dog just comes pondering round the corner. It's like, hey guys, what's going on? I'm just chilling. Some great ones there. We've created viral videos right there. That just happened. Felt good, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did feel
Yes. Yeah, I like seeing
They're all going to get a
news.
million views.
Good. Boys,
No
check this
fails.
one out.
Was this going to get me in the mood?
Um,
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That was like a small crash that
then-
just someone turned it up. And said, no, it's going to be a big crash.
turn the volume up.
I didn't know there was a crash volume.
Yeah.
Wow.
Went to 11 on that one.
Oh, crazy. Have we got anything else to get us in the mood? Well, actually, I've got this, which I thought might do it. Watch that front
His
just
front wheels
drop
drop
like
in.
a rock.
Oh. Ah.
Has that got us in the mood?
Run VT.
Bloody hell, fire!
Instabangers, guys. I've got one. Like I said, this one is my friend Andrew Needles. He's just got a new partnership with Scott Bikes.
I like how you come out of the Zimbo accent.
But I can carry on if you want.
I don't mind, I like it.
He is a rad, cool guy, and give that oak a follow and follow his dream riding his bikes.
Nice.
Good one, good one.
Congratulations, Needles. That's a cool ride.
It is a good one.
I'm going to throw you to Becky Skelton's Instagram. She's one of the riders on the Steve Pete Syndicate. All those guys are amazing riders, up and coming, worth a follow. She looks like she's having a great time riding her bike. So yeah, you know what to do.
Very cool.
Go follow them. 3, 2, 1.
Shout out. You weren't gonna do it.
that's
Shout outs.
Yes.
I'm going to throw to a Kickstarter. I do love a Kickstarter, and I've seen this on Kickstarter. It's the Prescott Cyclery Kickstarter campaign. They've got this one frame fits all idea, 27.5. It can take 29 wheels. It's a really cool looking bike. They're trying to raise funds to get it all going. They've put a lot of work into the prototyping already. And I just want to get them a bit of coverage.
Yeah.
You never know, it might happen. So good luck, guys. Kickstarter, go shout out at it. Right, it's time to get in the bike vault and have a party.
Yes.
Let's look at what you guys are riding, and we're going to start with this one from Ben Conman.
Dog, super nice.
Good pose.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
pose
Look
of
at
the
that
dog.
sun
Good
in
start.
East
The
Yorkshire.
bike is perfect.
Oh,
another dog.
no way!
Super nice.
Bruce snores.
That's a nice,
two
lovely
super
dog.
nice
That
Brilliant
is-
tongue.
That's
yeah.
a lovely dog.
Ears. Love it.
Whoa, hang on a second.
Oh, okay, there's two bikes.
Ehud Amite
Where
in
is this?
Australia. That's in
Bit of
Norris
surfing
Head
going
in
on.
Australia.
I like that. That's cool.
That's-
Kenny Bottles.
Oh, they're
Okay.
very interesting bikes.
Yeah, what's that? Surly. Both Surleys.
Two
Super
sillies.
Yeah.
Right, could this be the first?
Come on, let's
super
go with
nice bike?
super nice.
Right,
It's a
let's do it.
three-peat on the super nice. Straight out, hit it.
Wow!
Yeah.
Two bikes got super
Oh
nice.
my
Turner.
word.
Oh,
Gary
that's nice.
Locum's Turner 5 spot.
It's very big.
It's
It's 26-inch wheels, isn't it?
Big with little wheels.
nice.
I like it, but it's nice.
It's nice.
Okay, next one.
Oh my, he's gone to
Too
the
much
full
too much
effort.
filter?
No.
Joe Williams?
No,
23
he's
years
gone for a
young.
border.
Forest Steam, we ride there occasionally.
I love the Forest Dean. It's super nice.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Look
cool.
at that. Nice shot.
The track, or is that?
John DeGeorge. Is this
Arkansas.
Trek Fuel?
We had one from Arkansas last week, didn't we?
Yeah. This one's really,
That
I
one's
really like
very
this.
nice. I like it where it is in the kit.
I think we're going to call that a nice.
Yeah, because look at his cranks.
Yeah,
that's a
isn't it? It kind
But
of
that's
super
a very
cranks.
nice
It's a
bike.
nice bike.
It's a
It's a super nice.
Oh,
good.
Hang on a minute. This
Okay.
is sent by John DeGeorge as
Same
well.
place.
his wife.
It's his wife's bike. Oh, we've got to give her a super nice.
Well,
That's
if you-
for the
I think,
arguments.
I think, He's gone for number
Hey,
two
we're
bikes.
giving out an awful lot of super
Yeah.
nices here.
Cut back.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, Wicker Man.
I know this place.
Wicker Man alert.
I've
Where
been
is
there.
that? That looks like Llangollen.
It looks like he's about to set the bike on
That-
fire.
No, that is that new bike park. What is it called?
It's a nice. We're moving on.
But there's two bikes.
Yeah, but the dog makes up for it.
True.
Two
nice.
bikes and a dog equals
Super nice.
super nice. Like that. Where is that? That's in County Wicklow in Ireland. Trail job. Love it. If you want to get in the bike vault, and why wouldn't you? It's one of the best places to be. If you've ever been in there, the champagne is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, you can
Unbelievable.
get everything in there.
Send your bike to dirtshed@gnbn.com. It's just down there. Something for the editor to do.
could
Yes, now send them in and we will look at them next week. We'll try and get it in there. We've got people sending their bikes 5 or 6 times. You've got to try hard. Unless it happens to be the email that comes up when I look at them and then you get in scot-free.
That nearly hit me on the head. That hit me on the head. Coming up on the channel next week.
Well, tomorrow we've got a game of bike with the one and only Hans Ray,
Oh, that's
where we
bit good,
we
that
competed with him.
well, we did.
How well did we do? That's wait and see
Well,
tomorrow. And then on Sunday we've got a video 1x versus 2x.
Nice. On Monday, we're going to be jargon busting a wheel. And then on Tuesday, we've got 5 challenges for downhill. That's a really cool vid.
good one,
And
yeah.
we've got a bonus from Blake here. What is a slopestyle bike? As if you'd know. It's a good video. It's a good video. Watch it.
On Wednesday, how to plan an epic adventure with Hans Ray himself.
Cool.
Wow. And then on Thursday, Ask GMBN, where we answer any of your questions that you've sent us.
Nice. Friday? What's on Friday?
It's the Dirt Shed Show.
That has been a very fun show. It was super nice.
It was.
Super
Thanks,
nice.
guys. Loved
Always
it.
good.
Loved it.
Always
Innit?
good.
Whilst you're still on YouTube, you should go and check out my pro bike, my Scott Genius LT.
Wow. Oh, and don't forget to go and watch Presenter Challenge. It's a good one.
It's a very funny video. We had a lot of fun with that one. And you can hit this. It's very heavy. It's a subscribe button. Please press it before I drop it.
Oh, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and leave any comments below.
What's weird is I'm not holding anything.
It is weird. There's nothing
There's
there.
nothing there. Like feels so stupid.